We'd like to invite you to watch the English news on the essential television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has just signed an official dispatch on strengthening the urging of state purchase collection for land-related revenues in the last month of the year. Accordingly, in order to contribute to the completion of the task of collecting the state purchase at the highest level, creating momentum for the successful implementation of socio-economic development tasks in 2025 and the period of 2026-2030, the Prime Minister requested the Ministry of Finance to preside over and coordinate with relevant agencies to direct the strengthening of revenue management solutions, strictly control tax calculation, tax declaration, tax payment, collect correctly and fully all revenues arising according to the provisions of tax law, and prevent revenue loss to the state budget. The Ministry of Finance is also responsible for reviewing and urging timely payment to the state budget for tax and land rent amounts that have been extended, continue to strictly implement the direction on strengthening financial discipline and order in state budget management, step up inspection, examination, prevent revenue loss, and resolutely collect tax debts. Đồng Nai Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism held the closing ceremony of Đồng Nai Province Culture Tourism Cuisine Week 2024, with the theme Đồng Nai Tourism Take Off with Aviation after 4 days from November the 28th to December the 1st, 2024. The event welcomed more than 90,000 visitors, an increase of 20% compared to 2023. With 80 cultural, tourism, and culinary booths, visitors enjoyed special dishes, learned about unique cultural features, and participated in art, cultural, and tourism exchange activities. One of the important highlights of the Đồng Nai Culture Tourism Cuisine Week is the connection between the Đồng Nai past and present introduction space and the Long-Tan Airport Model Exhibition Space. Thereby, it aims to honor the changes and development of this land through the ages, while introducing and promoting the Long-Tan International Airport project, one of the large and important infrastructure projects of Vietnam in the future, expected to become the most modern international airport in Vietnam, hoping to promote economic and tourism development not only in Đồng Nai but also in the Southeast region in general. Ms. Nguyễn Thị Mộng Bình, Deputy Director of Đồng Nai Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Deputy Head of the Organizing Committee, said, "The information, propaganda and promotion activities of the program are carried out in various forms and contents. Traffic safety, social order, food safety and hygiene, and environmental sanitation are ensured throughout the program." At the ceremony, the organizing committee awarded prizes to the teams participating in the culinary contest, carving vegetables and fruits, and creating shapes from fruits to introduce historical relics of Đồng Nai. Forecasting that at the end of the year, the demand for travel, transport of goods and passengers will increase, leading to the situation of traffic safety and order potentially becoming complicated. The Traffic Safety Committee of Đồng Nai Province has directed the Traffic Safety Committees of districts and cities to strengthen coordination in disseminating knowledge of traffic safety laws among the people, focusing on diversifying forms of propaganda, disseminating and educating the law, especially for those who are prone to violations. The traffic police force in the whole province has stepped up patrolling and control, restoring urban order and traffic safety on traffic routes in association with the theme of respecting the law to build a safe traffic culture. Don't drive after drinking alcohol. At the same time, strengthen solutions to close the area, strictly handle key and key topics with the spirit of no forbidden zones, no exceptions. In just 11 months of 2024, the whole Đồng Nai province had 622 traffic accidents, killing 455 people and injuring 288 people. Compared to the same period in 2023, there were 19 fewer cases, 83 fewer deaths, and 10 fewer injuries. The world's 100 largest arms manufacturers saw their revenue surge in 2023, driven by conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza, along with general global tensions. According to a report released yesterday by the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, (SIPRI), the total revenue of the 100 companies increased by 4.2% compared to 2022, reaching $632 billion. According to SIPRI, U.S.-based companies account for nearly half of global arms sales. Last year, the revenue of U.S. companies increased by 2.5% to $317 billion. The four German arms companies in the top 100 saw their revenue increase by 7.5% to $10.7 billion. SIPRI also recorded significant revenue growth from arms companies in Russia and the Middle East. The institute noted that many arms companies have ramped up production to meet the growing demand for weapons and forecasts the upward trend will continue into 2024. The International Court of Justice (ICJ) in the Netherlands began a two-week hearing on December 2nd, the largest in the court's nearly 80-year history, to determine the legal obligations of states to combat climate change. Speaking at the hearing, the representative of the island nation of Vanuatu called on the court to be tough in giving an advisory opinion on the legal obligations of states. Mr. Rolf Rechvanu, Vanuatu's Special Envoy for Climate Change and the Environment, said urgent action was needed to address climate change based on international law. Rechvanu called on the court to rule that decades of greenhouse gas emissions had caused enormous harm to the people of Vanuatu and that the damage must be remedied. Although the ICJ's advisory opinion is not binding, experts said the court's final opinion could be cited in future climate change cases. Vanuatu was the first of more than 100 countries and international organizations to present their views at the ICJ hearing. The hearing will last until December 13th. The court is expected to issue its opinion in 2025. You've just watched English news on the Essential Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.